Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul and Stipe versus John Jones were essentially the same fight. Now, obviously, there are some glaring differences in the way Stipe looked and the way Mike Tyson looked. Obviously, a 16-year age gap between the two. But let me kind of break this down for you. Let's start with Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I mean, just look at this tweet Mike Tyson put out after his fight with Jake Paul. This is one of those situations where you lost but still won. I'm grateful for last night. No regrets to getting in the ring one last time. I almost died in June. I had 8 blood transfusions, lost half my blood and 25 pounds in the hospital, and had to fight to get healthy, so I won. To have my children see me stand toe-to-toe and finish 8 rounds with a talented fighter half my age in front of a packed Dallas Cowboy Stadium is an experience that no man has the right to ask for. Thank you. How absolutely insane of anyone to sanction this fight or think that Mike was ready for this. In June, let's count the months. July, August, September, October, November. 5 months ago, this man was in the hospital getting blood transfusions. And now he's expected to fight. And I don't know about you guys, but Mike didn't look like he should be in there. It looked like he had a knee injury and 8 blood transfusions. Whoever sanctioned that fight should be sued. Not the point. But as far as Stipe versus John Jones goes, Stipe also really didn't look like the same guy. I know he's 42 years old, but heavyweights seem to kind of have an ability to have more longevity the older they get, but he just didn't look like the same Stipe that we have come to expect. The Stipe that fought DC twice and 3 times and beat him twice. The Stipe that fought Francis even the second time Stipe fought Francis. He was in there. Francis just hits like a Mack truck. But something looked like it wasn't there. He looked stiff. He looked slow. And when you see kind of what he says after the fight, you're like, oh, I don't really know if Stipe even wanted really to fight. I think he just wanted to see if he could beat John Jones. But, I mean, if he wasn't fighting for the title, I'm 99% sure Stipe would not have fought on Saturday night. I mean, this is not what the old Stipe said. It sucked I lost. He was really tough. I knew he was really good. He's one of the best of all time. He came in strong, hard kicks, felt good. Spinning back kick. That spinning back kick we worked on. I just missed the block. It caught my ribs, which is fine. That's something he would have said. But when he decided to retire, he just goes, I'm done. I'm hanging him up. I'm retiring. Thank God. If anyone... You can't. This is the sport where you can't have one foot in and one foot out. John Jones doesn't really. I know there's all the he won't fight Tom Aspinall. He wants a money fight. He still doesn't have one foot in and one foot out of the sport. You cannot do that at this level. I just. It just seemed these two just seemed like the same exact fight was happening over again. Obviously to not the extent of the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, but still not an ideal situation. And I mean, and if you want to argue with me and go, oh, you really think Stipe didn't want to be in there? Look at the other articles that are out. Matt Brown came out and said it looked like he didn't really want to be in there. Brendan Schaub, I know a lot of people don't like Brendan Schaub, but he's right. He didn't look like he really not even wanted to be there. I shouldn't say didn't want to be there, because he did want to be there. He took the fight, but just didn't look like he had the same passion and the same drive as he did when he fought for the UFC title for the first time and when he was defending the title. In my opinion, for one, people don't give Stipe enough credit for how good they only call him the most accomplished heavyweight of all time. I'm sorry, is the most accomplished heavyweight of all time not the greatest of all time? I mean, who has Stipe really lost to? I think Stefan Struve. I know he lost to Stefan Struve. He's lost to DC. Let's look. He hasn't really lost. John Jones, Francis Ngannou, Daniel Cormier, Junior Dos Santos, and Stefan Struve are his only losses. Other than Stefan Struve, all those guys are Hall of Famers and world champions. So people don't give Stipe enough credit for how good he is. And that being said, that's why when all these accolades that Stipe has, and when you go back and watch some of his other fights and watch him in this fight, it's not even the same guy. It's not even close. And like I said, I'm hesitant to say he didn't want to be there, but when that passion's gone, it's gone, and you should be out of the sport. That's my opinion, because like I said, you can't have one foot in and one foot out when you're in the octagon. That's all I have to say on that topic. I appreciate you guys tuning in for another video. Hope you like it. If you subscribe, fantastic. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. It helps me out a lot. If you like the video. If you don't like the video, then don't subscribe. It's okay. I'll get over it. But thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.